And now, in other news, we take you to the ongoing debate about where the first Thanksgiving was held. The origin of this controversy seems to be this newscast from a Richmond, Virginia television station.
After all, they didn't have football back then.
The Berkeley plantation stakes a claim to the first Thanksgiving, a year before the Pilgrims even landed on Plymouth Rock. The White House says it is not taking sides in that Thanksgiving debate.
The first documented Thanksgiving was on this landing in Virginia. Virginia, not Massachusetts. And the event had no food.
They didn't have anything. They didn't have, anything to eat at all.
And so the settlers gave thanks, possibly where this shrine stands now.
We don't know exactly where they landed. It all happened over a year before the Pilgrims actually landed in New England.
So there.
They left in September and landed in December. Tobacco was the money crop.
The place pays homage to the past, so why did the past not give Berkeley Plantation its due, instead crediting Plymouth Rock with Thanksgiving? Jameson puts the oversight on President Lincoln, who nationalized Thanksgiving.
I guess his historical references said, oh, sure, well, it's up in New England at Plymouth.
In an effort to resolve this ongoing controversy, a debate was staged this afternoon between the two most prominent researchers in the field, Dr. Still Fightin' the War of Virginia and Dr. Tinkway Freely of the University of Northern Aggression. The debate, sponsored by WishYouWereHere.com, was covered exclusively by our news team here at WYWH.
And rather than a shrine, we have the original rock where we know the Pilgrims actually landed. The shrine is built of bricks and mortar. It's not just a rock. We have lots of rocks too. There was no pate. There was not even any cardamom with which to season the carrots. Then Arthur Schlesinger Jr. sent a letter in 1962, 100 years after Lincoln made his blunder, acknowledging Berkeley as the original site. Even if there were food, our research shows that these settlers did not know how to cook anything but grits and ribs. And President Bush declared the debate over. Mission accomplished.
Let's go now to our reporters in the field, Eileen Lepp and Irene Wright, to find out what the people in the street are saying about this issue.
Hi, do you agree that the first Thanksgiving was held at Berkeley Plantation?
Berkeley? Berkeley? That's not in Virginia. Isn't Berkeley in California? Isn't that the land of Chablis, drinking, commie, loving, Volvo, driving people? Not pilgrims and Indians having supper together?
Where do you stand on where the first Thanksgiving was held?
Well, I'm a Southern Belle, and I always believed it was in Berkeley. And I voted twice for President Bush, and my name is Rita Winger. Right, get it? I'm just going to stay indifferent until somebody makes a decision, and I'm going to stick with whatever decision they tell me to.
I have lived in Massachusetts. I have lived a very short distance from Plymouth Rock. Having lived there, I just know that's where all those people came and had a wonderful Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving.
Where do you stand on the issue of the first Thanksgiving?
I don't care where the first Thanksgiving was. All I care about is where are the Caramon carrots?
I have here someone from Massachusetts. Where do you think the first Thanksgiving was held?
Plymouth Rocks!
Where do you stand on the issue of the first Thanksgiving?
Well, that's obvious. They've been teaching us that since second grade. Everyone knows it was held on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock.
Plantation. Can you excuse us for a second?
What are your thoughts on this issue?
Yes, the question of the first Thanksgiving vis-a-vis geographic location was clearly New England. As the Pilgrims landed on their yachts, with their yachts on Plymouth Rock. This was proven, videotape last year of my great-great-great-great-grandfather, Thurman Winston Whitfield Moore III.
This is Irene Wright from St. Vincent, New Jersey. Back to you, May. This is Eileen Leff reporting live from Morristown, New Jersey for WYWH. Back to you, May.
Thanks, Irene. Thanks, Eileen. Now, in other news, we take you to this breaking story. Apparently, some Richmond, Virginia residents are claiming that the North Pole is actually located in Chesterfield County, Virginia.